Yo, what's goody? I am Wavy, and I want to talk about two cops that I don't know if they graduated in the same police academy class as Acorn Boy. You know what I mean? I literally just did that video a couple hours ago, so after this, go check that one. Um, but unlike that one, this one, I mean, they were firing crazy shots into the apartment. Ended up hitting the young lady about 5 times, twice in the chest. So I do wish her a speedy recovery. She also has a child, so I do, wish her a speedy, extra speedy recovery so that she can get back to taking care of her child. All right. That being said, the deputies have been placed on administrative leave. Of course, it took place in Houston at about 2 a.m. In the morning. The police were responding to another break-in. All right, then they came to this one. I guess that it was two people: the woman who got shot, and then her friend who was actually the homeowner. I guess that they had misplaced the keys and broke out one of the windows. Actually, we can see it right here. They misplaced one of the keys. They broke out this right here, this part of the window, the screen or whatever that was right there. See the difference? So they broke that out and got in. All right. And in the video, I don't hear them announce themselves too much. They just end up firing into it. I don't have too much training, but I'll give my 2 cents on it. All right. Pouncey and Barry have broken Barry's apartment window to get inside after losing an apartment key. A neighbor heard the glass shatter and informed the already present deputies. Harris County Sheriff's deputies were already at the Pines of Wood Forest apartment complex in Northeast Houston around 2 a.m. on February 3rd. Responding to a different call, said Ben Crump. So Ben Crump already involved in it because on optics alone, you know what I'm saying, a black woman, black neighborhood or predominantly black neighborhood, white officers. On optics alone, it doesn't look good. In Black History Month, you know what I'm saying? So upon knocking and announcing their presence at the apartment with the broken window, deputies reportedly noticed Pouncey approaching the front door holding a legally owned handgun. So she did have a firearm. That's when they began firing dozens of bullets through the window, shooting Pouncey 5 times and leaving the home riddled with bullets. All right, craziness. So we'll get to the raw footage. YouTube, you don't see anything. All right, I'll mute out once they actually start firing. I'll mute out as best and as quickly as I can. All right, let's get to it. I didn't hear them even announce themselves. Hold on. I didn't even hear them announce themselves. Now, maybe there is footage of it a little bit earlier, but I've seen other footage too. I didn't hear them announce themselves enough. You know what I'm saying? Now, they've already started firing. Okay, they're shooting. I don't know if that was her dropping. I'm not sure. They're shooting. All right, both of them are shooting. All right, there's two officers standing right next to each other. All right. Now, I don't have any training in terms of being an officer or anything, but if you run out of ammo like this, are you trained to stop and reload without like looking for cover? Like, were these quota hires? Were these affirmative action hires? I'm not sure because everything looks terrible. You know what I'm saying? She's just doing a reload right here. All right, so she had a malfunction. I don't know if she didn't put it all, if she didn't seat the magazine or if she just didn't charge it. But I don't know no semi-autos where you charging it by banging it on the back of the slide like that. Y'all correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. All the gun guys out there, let me know, and the gun girls or gun women, gun ladies, whatever y'all go by. Is that how you are trained to clear the malfunction, by slapping the back of the slide? And I understand in the heat of the moment, a lot of things are going through your head at that particular moment. But these people have been trained under pressure. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Is that how you are trained to clear the malfunction? Or are you supposed to grab it like how she's doing now? Oh, yeah, and I didn't speed this up or anything. This is in real time. All right, they're just shooting. Now she went All right, now this is the other officer. All right, they're standing right next to each other. The other officer is going to be about right here that we watched the first time. This is the second one. All right, you see, all of these casings are coming from the other officer. This one's firing too. All right, she just ran out of ammo. Her slide just locked back. Are y'all trying to both be reloading at the same time? No cover, but when somebody you think, well, clearly they saw her approach with the firearm, but she has not shot. Y'all are just shooting. Y'all have not announced yourselves. She lives in Houston. You know what I'm saying? In an apartment complex. To me, this is a bad shoot. This is a terrible shoot. Both of these women involved, I don't know what type of training they had. Now, I'm not an officer. Like I said, I'm just a guy on the internet. But firing like this? So now they both have reloaded at the same time. They both did a reload. I don't know if this one's gun was empty because it never locked back. I don't know if she was like on the slide or whatever, but it never locked back. So I don't know if she just saw her partner reload and she reloaded at the same time. I don't know what that was. Look. All right, hers is locked back. She's out of the fight right now. I don't know why she did this. Y'all explain to me. Y'all let me know. All right, the other one just messed up her. She's trying to clear it or get one back into it. All right, and then now they're out of there. I'm not sure. I don't think that this one was a good shoot. Of course, when like I said, on optics it looks terrible. Okay, you have predominantly black neighborhood, two white officers, two females in the house, black, shot up the house the way that they did. I don't know. Y'all let me know. That's crazy. Like, I didn't even want to play it. Both of them emptied their mags and then had reloads and emptied them again. Well, damn near emptied them again. This, along with Acorn Boy, I don't know if there's much for a defense. I'm interested to hear the thin blue line people and the protect the blue line and I'm interested to see what they think about this shooting. Was it warranted? I understand she came to the door with the firearm, but did they announce enough? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. In my opinion, this one was unjustified. This was a bad shoot. Now, yeah, it was a bad shoot. If the more information comes out, I may or may not change my mind. But for right now, the way that was approached, from what I've seen so far and read, not the greatest. But of course, when it looks like this, Ben Crump is going to come out and give his 2 cents. Like I said, it looks terrible. So BLM is going to be out there about it. People on the social medias are going to be out there talking about it because this one was crazy.
Tomorrow morning, community activists plan to demand an independent investigation into the Harris County deputies who shot a woman at an apartment complex over the weekend. It happened as deputies were responding to a burglary call. They found an apartment with a broken window, and when they knocked on the door and looked inside, they say they saw a woman holding a gun. They shot Ebony Pouncey several times. She survived, and today we talked to her attorney, Ben Crump, who wants to see the body camera footage.
It's one of those cases that you have to ask questions because life is so precious. And how many times they shot Ebony? Her life could have been taken in an instant.
The sheriff's office says internal affairs and the district attorney's office are now investigating.
We have reported on.
Yeah, so I don't know. Going off of this video, like we know the backstory. Man, don't do that to me. We know the backstory and everything. Yes, they did think somebody was breaking in. They do see her with the firearm approach the door, but I didn't hear enough announcing. You just peeping through, and then let me even unmute it. So this woman might even hear the car alarm going off in the background, thinking it might be her car. Let me go there. I'm in the hood. Let me bring my gun with me that I went through the legal avenues to acquire. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear no officers announcing themselves. And then before you know it, drop the gun. Nah. These are quota hires. These are nah. But if you stuck around this long in the video, as always, I'd appreciate it if you drop a like, join the conversation with a comment, hit the subscribe button. The wave is only going to continue getting wavier. And I want to know what y'all think about this. Do you think it was a justified shoot? She approached the door with a firearm in her hand. They heard that it was a break-in. They see the glass on the floor. So they're and in the heat of a moment, officers have to react. Like I've said before, I respect officers for what they do in their job and stuff like that, but I got to call it down the middle. In my opinion, what does that mean? Not much. But to me, or do you think it was a bad shoot? Like, they didn't announce themselves. Throughout this video, I've seen a few mistakes that I was able to point out as a regular civilian. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it could be, I don't think it was justified. Now, once it goes through the legal avenues, will it or won't it? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah. And without keeping y'all too much longer, I just want to get to my last clip.
Liberal white women complain that it's too dangerous to walk alone at night. And then they sign petitions to release violent criminals out of prison.
Hey, yo, man, for real. Y'all be easy and stay wavy.